Hello everybody and welcome back to Comet Sighted, my little series here where we go over the Dev Diaries for, in this instance, Imperator Rome. Today we're going to be talking about North African military traditions and policies for governors. And you'll have to forgive me for not reading this verbatim because the English is a little broken, so I'll be going to be trying to correct it along the way. Every governor, when he is assigned to a province, selects a policy he wants to pursue for his reign. The policy picked depends on the personality of the governor, also on the setup of the province. Not all policies are necessarily beneficial to you as a player, so you can always overrule what policy the governor has taken, but that comes at a cost in loyalty to the governor. You can, of course, change policies as many times as you want in a province as long as the governor is loyal enough before changing it, but a disloyal governor will change it to benefit himself. Here are the current policies in the game. Acquisition of wealth. Reduce the tax and commerce income by about 10% of the province's total while enriching the governor, so he's skimming some off the top. Religious conversion. Add some minor unrest, but the government has a chance to convert the religion of a pop each month depending on his zeal. Cultural assimilation. Add some minor unrest, but the governor has a chance to convert the culture of a pop each month depending on his finesse. Bleed them dry, increases unrest and reduces population growth dramatically while increasing income from the province, but also give some to the governor. Borderlands increases manpower and defensiveness of that province. Encourage trade, allows another import route to the province and increases commerce income for a small decrease in loyalty. Social mobility reduces output of citizens by 20%. While there's a chance for the governor to change the type of pops towards a balance of citizens, slaves, and freemen depending on the governor's charisma. Local autonomy, increase happiness of pops while reducing their output, and civilization effort increases the civilization in the province. In our graphic for today, it looks like we are taking a look at acquisition of wealth for this governor's policy, and you can see that it decreases the local tax rate by 10% and the commerce income by 10%, and increases the governor's personal wealth by 5%. So that doesn't benefit the state in any way, he's just skimming off the top. The governor policies are designed to get indirect influence over provinces while having a trade-off instead of constantly having to micromanage. Of course, all are moddable, and you can make as many of these as you like. So now we're going to take a look at the North African military traditions. Let's see, North African ones, it's available to North African and Numidian culture groups and the Carthaginian culture as well. They all start with seafaring people tradition, which gives 25% cheaper triremes. The first path is the tribal path, which gives born in the saddle, 15% light cav discipline, man and horse, 15% combat bonus on plains for cav, sure-footed as wild horses, 25% cheaper light cav, wild charge enables cav skirmish stance, local knowledge 25% less attrition, call to arms 15% extra manpower, and ululating cry light cav offense. The end bonus for this path is to each their own, which gives 10% output from tribesmen. The second path is the naval path. Phoenician heritage 15% offense for triremes, Iberian draft 15% defense for light cav, naval dominance 15% defense for triremes, a life at sea allows repair at sea ability. That's something that's very familiar to EU4 players. Noble warlords 2.5% loyalty for generals, imposing edifices 15% defensiveness, and putting our people to work minus 25% trireme maintenance. The end bonus for this path is maneuverability above all, which gives 15% discipline to triremes. The third path is the army path. Skilled recruiters, 15% cheaper merc maintenance. Professional marines, 15% trireme morale. The sacred band, 15% heavy infantry defense. Uneasy relations for manpower from subjects. Uneasy relations, more manpower from subjects, so it's good to have vassals. The African elephant, 15% war elephant discipline. Numidian cavalry, 25% cheaper heavy cav. And devastating charge, 15% war elephant morale. The end bonus for this path is a hard bargain, which gives 25% cheaper mercs to be built. And we have another graphic showing the new tradition tree here. You can see local, well, noble warlords, monthly general loyalty. It said 0.25%, or it didn't say 2.5%. Hang on. And next week, we're going to be talking a bit more about combat, which I am looking forward to. What I'm really liking about all these different traditions is that the benefits are pretty hefty, meaning that you'll fight much differently one game to the next if you just take different, you know, paths at different times, which is very interesting. It's going to make multiplayer games very unique, I feel. I'm looking forward to that. Today we have 2 pictures from Johan's Twitter, but they're nothing too spectacular here. You can see we just have another look at the tradition here. Skilled recruiters, mercenary maintenance minus 15%. I'm kind of hoping that mercenaries are a little more interesting in this than they are in EU4. In EU4, they've kind of fallen by the wayside to a point. I mean, I still use them occasionally, but not that often anymore. And we have one more pick. Cultural assimilation policy for a governor here increases unrest by 1 point, but monthly chance of 7.5% that a pop converts to the Macedonian culture. I actually really like these because you can kind of passively, kind of like a CK2 kind of thing, slightly less passively than CK2, but you can culture convert and you can religiously convert people. Just got to click a button and kind of wait for it to happen. And what's interesting is that it's 1 pop. That chance is per month for 1 pop, so you know a large population in an entire region will take a very long time to convert. But I kind of like that it's a decent percentage chance. It's 7.5%, but you know if you go in CK2 and you're not really focusing on it, a culture convert chance is minuscule per year. This is per month, which I like. All right, that's it for today, folks. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope you have enjoyed. I really like the look at this North African, Nubidian, Carthaginian military groups here. It's every single time I see these, and I see that, you know, it's not like in EU4 where you're getting these little tiny boons of 2.5% or 5%. You're getting these huge percentage increases in effectiveness, in price, in discipline, in morale, in recruitment cost. Just really means that stacking this stuff up, you're going to be able to very finely tune your military. So thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you've enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.